What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Penumbra Moon Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we took on Kiawe's trial, the second trial on the Akala Island. Unfortunately, I was not prepared, and we ended up losing Juvia, the Gastrodon, as well as Ariel, the Araquanid. May they rest in peace, along with Dale and... I just had a stroke. Linus, that was his name. I knew his name. I don't know why my brain was not letting me say it, but anywho, may they rest in peace. I'm sad. I'm actually a little angry because I definitely would have won that battle if I didn't go into it already damaged from the battle against the hiker. Definitely think that was bullshit. But anyways, in today's episode, we are essentially going to be going down this straight line that is Route 8. Not too much to do because the next stop is the trial. And this is all we have literally between Kiawe's trial and Malo's trial. And I am not ready to take on a level fucking probably 55 Lurantis. Because levels make no sense in this game. But whatever. Fuck me, I guess. Anywho, in today's episode, we're just going to be kind of talking about stuff. And we're going to start this episode with a quick little team recap because we have new team members. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but starting off, we have our starter Ulysses, the Primarina, level 47. Next up, we have Eviolite, the Umbreon, at level 46. We have Ben, the Ribombee, level 45. Turbo, the Mad Cargo, at level 45. Victor, the Luxray, at level 45. And last but not least, Gia, the Wormadam, at level 45. So, I grinded them all up to level 45, if you guys couldn't tell. But we've got essentially more or less a new squad with new kicks, new looks, and new moves. Also, by the way, Turbo here, the god himself, I know I kind of said I wasn't happy getting a Slugma just because out of the fire types I could have gotten, the only thing worse, I said, I believe, would have been a male Salandit. This guy was holding a Helix fossil. I don't know why. I'm a little upset it wasn't a Skull fossil because I love Craniados. But a fossil is a fossil, so I'll take it. I don't know where I'm supposed to take it to. But we're just going to start this fresh episode with a encounter. And please be... Oh my god. Can we just restart the episode now, please? It's going to be male. Fuck you. Alright, well, that was... an ultimate letdown, and I'm really glad that that's how we started this episode off. Okay, well, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. I'm gonna come fight this lady over here. Hello. There's a Pokeball over here, so I hope it's something good. Anywho, I was just gonna kind of use this episode, if anything, as an update video because, you know, it's a filler episode, and there isn't much to do. So, I wanted to talk about non-Pokemon related content, which is always a good thing for me to talk about on this channel, because I definitely always end up following through on that. Definitely haven't, you know, said like 4 or 5 different games that I was going to play last year and then didn't do it, but that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it. Basically, what it comes down to is I've kind of decided to change a few things with that, and what by that I mean like my ideas for those non-Pokemon related videos and or series. I was going to do Breath of the Wild, Undertale, and Digimon Cyber Sleuth, as well as Digimon Hacker's Memory. I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning that. I think I mentioned it in the 2020 Wants to Battle tag that I was tagged in towards like the beginning of this year, I think it was. But yeah, those plans ended up falling through, which kind of sucks. It ended up being just I couldn't, I guess, commit was kind of the biggest problem. My plans for those series kind of was the biggest factor. I wanted them to be different. I wanted to actually have custom thumbnails, custom drawn thumbnails by myself that I would use. That did not end up happening because I don't have the free time to do that. And, you know, obviously, as of recent, I've kind of come to terms with that, and I've accepted that, and I've decided, you know, that is something that I have to kind of come to terms with. I can't let, you know, my lack of free time overwork me, which is kind of which is why we're going down to, you know, 3 videos a week. Speaking of, this video is going up on Sunday because I've tried to record like 4 times and Citra and my computer kept crashing. I don't know why, but I'm really sad and tired of it. So if it happens again, I'm probably going to just break my computer. Besides the point. That aside, I can't do custom thumbnails, like hand-drawn thumbnails for every single... That's a whole ass Spring Arena. She just has my team. What the hell is this chick's deal? Why does she have my Pokemon? I should go into Victor. Can Victor handle this? Victor, what do your defenses look like? Your special defense doesn't look that good. I honestly think Ben has better special defense than you. He does not. Never mind. Okay. Well, I said that and now I look stupid. But that aside, could probably just go back into Ulysses. I'll go back into Ulysses. Oh, what's gonna happen? Anyways, yeah. So that plan more or less fell apart. So if I'm going to do those series, I'm not going to be able to do the hand-drawn custom thumbnails that I wanted to do. As much as I wished I could do it to work on my skills when it comes to digital art and just art in general, it's not going to happen. So with that, I think when we end up doing them, obviously I'm not going to make any promises for when we do them and whatnot, but they will be done hopefully this year. I'm not going to make any promises, but that would be an ideal situation. When they happen, I'm going to more or less do thumbnails similar to how I do them now, how I've been doing them with Penumbra Moon, and probably also the editing style will more or less be the same, where, you know, I'm making jump cuts, because obviously if I'm doing a game like Breath of the Wild, I don't want you guys to sit there and watch me, you know, jog from, especially at the very beginning during what is essentially the tutorial, which is a Great Plateau. I don't want you guys to sit there and watch me jogging from shrine to shrine, probably getting my ass kicked by bokoblins every 5 seconds, or murdered by a Lionel, because I'm really good at the game. But yeah, obviously kind of highlight more or less a series that is kind of mostly highlights of, you know, good moments in the episodes and whatnot. So obviously most trials probably gonna be most of the trials you'll probably see. A lot of them you probably won't. Most trials you probably see are the more complex and cool ones and fun ones to watch. Not, you know, every single major test of strength where, you know, the way I do them, I am such a pansy, like, and I will admit that now. But yeah, anywho, oh, I have elixirs. I forgot about that. I'm really glad that you can buy those in this game. After you get Kiawe's, after you beat Kiawe's trial, you can buy elixirs, and goddamn is that fantastic. Anywho, as I was saying, I think that for non-Pokemon related series, I'm probably going to try to focus on doing those first 4 that I planned last year. Try to do them first. But I've had a few others that I've thought of that I've wanted to do. I've been playing on a PlayStation 2 emulator lately and playing some PS2 ROMs. I've downloaded a few back from my Google Drive that I have with all my ROMs that I have available for whenever my files get deleted on my computer, or I get a new computer and stuff like that, or just kind of giving them to friends and whatnot, or, well, siblings mostly. But a few games that I've been playing recently, like, you know, probably 35 minutes, 45 minutes at a time, probably 45 minutes a week at best. But I've been playing Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. I loved that game as a kid. Me and my sister are stupid, but when we were children, we adored that game. We got stuck at some point, and my dad, bless his soul, my dad helped us get through it. Unfortunately enough, my dad got us through the part we were stuck on and then finished the whole game for us. So I had little to no memory of actually, you know, properly getting through the game. And I do appreciate my dad helping us, because obviously we were dumb children and didn't know what to do. I honestly don't even remember where we were stuck. We were stuck kind of like before you fight Redbeard. I think we were trying to get to Redbeard, but we're just, you know, little pea-brain 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. So, you know, not something that our mental capacity could handle. So he ended up helping us, but I finished that game myself like last year, I think it was, and my god, it was still hard. And I'm 21, but I'm also an idiot, so that's not really surprising. So that's kind of been a game I've thought of, oh, you know, that'd be fun to play, whether as live stream, like for funsies, little fun live streams, or its own little mini series of more or less just me kind of maybe recording me playing through it and then compiling all of that into like one kind of big compilation, like two or three part compilation of me getting through the game. Because it's like, it's not that long of a game, but also I have a pea brain, so it is a long time. It took me probably 2 weeks of playing through it. I had a lot more free time last year during Thanksgiving break, I think is when I played it. And Thanksgiving break, I took that and played it because I had nothing else to do. And it took me like a week and a half or so. And I think I'm just dumb, but God, is that game difficult to get through. So I don't know how we did it as children. We didn't do it as children. My dad helped us, so I don't know. But I don't know. I think that'd be a fun game to play through. On top of that, Scooby-Doo Unmasked, which is another great non-Pokemon related game that I adored as a kid. So it would be fun to play through it once or twice, maybe, perhaps, and get through that. Another one that isn't as much of a game that we could probably play, but could be just for fun if we were doing fun little dumb shit, would be Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, which me and my sister, when we got that as kids, we didn't even know what Dragon Ball was. So first off, you have technically Pokemon, but also Dragon Ball to thank for my deep dive into the world of anime. Because I loved Pokemon, but I didn't understand that Pokemon was an anime because I didn't know what anime was until Dragon Ball. We played Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 as kids, and then lo and behold, coincidentally, it started playing on Nicktoons, I think it was. Well, it played on Cartoon Network, but we were never allowed to watch it because it was part of not Nick and Night. It was like kind of right in the cusp of Adult Swim most of the time whenever we watched it. Or whenever it was on, at least. It was kind of towards later into the night. And so my parents were like, you guys can't watch this because, you know, obviously blood is bad and whatnot. So I never really watched it on that. But then Dragon Ball Z Kai started playing on Nicktoons like 2 or 3 years later. And I was like, oh my god, this is fucking fantastic. First off, I was like, hey, look, that kid Gohan's from that game we play. Let's watch this show. And then, you know, I'm now a weeb because of it, so that is my life. But I'd say it's pretty damn worth it with where I am now, because now I have fantastic anime to watch, such as My Hero Academia, which I'm waiting for Season 5, and I'm probably going to slowly go insane until it gets released. But I'm sidetracked, very sidetracked. But Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, super fucking fun game, and I would love to play it again, and I would love to record it. But it probably wouldn't be as fun to watch. Maybe. I don't know. But that's me just assuming stuff. And usually when I assume, I'm wrong. But I could be right this time for once in my life. So who knows? Maybe I'll be right. Maybe I'll be wrong. But either way, the last game that I've been playing, which sounds really dumb, but I'll be damned if I don't think it'd be a fun game for you guys to watch. Watch us play, or watch me play, would be Bakugan Battle Brawlers, the game. That was the weirdest game I've ever played in my life, but I loved Bakugan as a kid. The best way to describe Bakugan is it was considered a Pokemon ripoff, even though they're really not that similar in terms of gameplay and whatnot. Not all that similar to Pokemon, like at all, but I don't know. I thought it was a fun game, but really, if anything, most of those games would probably be most fun as live streams. So hopefully that'll kind of bring me into doing live streams sometime in the future. But hopefully we will. I'm not going to guarantee anything because every time I try to guarantee stuff, I don't know if I want to fight you, lady. I'll fight you anyways. Just because I need more fill time on this episode. We've got like, this episode's probably going to have little to no stuff cut, just because I'm basically just kind of using it as an update video. So I hope you guys are okay with that. But yeah, those games would all be pretty fun. Unfortunately, they'd probably be best as live streams, which, as we all know, when it comes to me live streaming, it's going to be at night, when my family's asleep, probably around 2 or 3 hours each. And unfortunately, being on the East or West Coast, because I don't know my times, being on the West Coast kind of, you know, kills that a little, if I'm being honest with you guys, just because I'm so far behind in time zones with everybody else. So it's like everyone on the East Coast is probably like asleep. But maybe I'll do them as live streams, and then on top of that, make them into little compilation videos. I think that'd be fun. That would honestly be a pretty fun thing for me to do. So, you know, if you guys think that's a cool idea, by all means, let me know. For me, though, when it comes to me live streaming, I really enjoy having people on a call and talking with people while I live stream. I don't know why. It just makes it so much more fun. So usually I would be in a call with like Romsen or Bulbs or Clint. Usually Duck will be there. More or less kind of, Duck doesn't talk that much, but Duck's presence makes us all happy. So Duck, if you're watching this video, first off, I love you. And I love you so much. And you make me happy. You fill me with serotonin, Duck. And I hope you know that, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna be thunderbolted. Duck, I apologize if I die because of you. But yeah, so like, I don't know. For me, live streaming is more fun when there's more than just you involved. But I know there are some people that don't like live streaming like that and whatnot. I know there's people who prefer when it's like a solo live stream, just you in the chat. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm at my best when I have more people to talk to, which obviously with live streams, you know, like I said, you have the chat to talk to, which is obviously, I'm not trying to downplay that. I'm not trying to act like chat isn't good enough, because chat is great. Chat is fantastic. But having somebody you can talk to in real time in the calls, or making it available, whether it's making it available for viewers to join, or, you know, you and your friends being able to just talk and chat while you guys play games and stuff, it's just fun. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. So maybe at some point, I'll decide, fuck it, and start live streaming on, I don't know, Sundays probably. Sundays would probably be my best time too. So it would just be weekly Sunday streams. Hopefully, Sunday night streams, late Sunday night streams, which, you know, at this time, not really as fun because everyone's still in school, so people are still waking up for those. But I don't know, maybe that's something for the future. I hope so, at least. But with that, this update video / filler episode of Penumbra Moon is drawing to a close. But yeah, I kind of talked about what I wanted to talk about. Just kind of discussing what happened with non-Pokemon related content last year, why it didn't happen, how I'm going to fix that in the future, and hopefully be able to do them, whether it's this year or next year, and actually stick to it. As well as other non-Pokemon related stuff we can do that would be fun as live streams or Let's Plays and, you know, recorded videos and whatnot. But I don't know. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. By all means, I love being able to hear your guys' ideas. And I'd honestly probably take it, because you guys are a lot smarter and more creative than me. Anyways, with that, we're going to end it here, you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go do a little bit more grinding probably before this trial. Try and figure out where I should get to. I'm going to try to get, I think I'm just going to reach for like 50 or 51. Maybe 52. I'll go to 52. And hopefully that'll be a good level. I don't think it's going to be that much higher. Let's see. Marowak was like level 45. Araquanid was what? 40? Was Araquanid 40? There's no way Araquanid was only 40. I'm going to check. I'm going to check just in case. I'm going to look at Araquanid and Alola Marowak, compare the two, because it's probably been around the same distance of like actual activity. And if it's only like a 5 level difference, I'm going to assume that Lawrence is also going to be a 5 level difference, which means that because of my team and where my team is, I'll probably go to 52 if it's supposed to be level 50. Just give me a bit of an advantage, because Obviously, being on par still gets my ass handed to me. So, with that, we're going to end it here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure you do smash that like button. If you want to see more mistakes, you subscribe and get deposited right into that PC party. Share it with your friends. Follow me on Twitter at PCBloodMaster. Join the Discord. Link is down below. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm PCBloodMaster, and I'll see you guys next time.